Welcome to the day. It's raining outside, but I can hear the birds, and I love listening to the birds in the morning, making all kinds of noises. So let's see what the messages are for today. Got cards dropping out already. You've got the Fool. The Fool. 0. The Knight of Cups. The Fool is like that beginning, that new beginning, taking that 0 point energy. You haven't even taken the first step yet. It's just kind of, I don't know, I'm getting this feeling of like nothingness. This energy of nothingness, emptiness, just space. Had the Lovers drop out. Sometimes when I meditate, I find myself in a space of nothingness, or I try to at least. There's something really peaceful about it, about just emptiness, because again, it's like nothingness and everythingness, one and the same. They're on the same spectrum, opposite ends, but one and the same. So in that space of like just trying to really empty the mind and not have any thoughts, not have any visions, not hear anything, just blank space, is almost also a space of everythingness, of feeling everything, being one with everything. I guess that's oneness, yeah. So the Fool, to me, I was really feeling immediately that nothingness energy, almost like a blank canvas. Knight of Cups is kind of, again, cups are about emotion, and this knight is coming in. He's bringing in this offer of a cup, this offer of emotion. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to come back to this card. The Lovers, what I'm really picking up from this is just divine connection. Divine connection, divine balancing of masculine and feminine, coming into a relationship whole, each person coming in whole, not coming in feeling like they need something from the other person, or they need the other person to feel whole, just understanding their wholeness in and of itself and coming together as two whole people. Pretty incredible feeling. I don't know if I've ever experienced it myself, but that's what I'm feeling from that. 2 of Wands. 2s are kind of like, again, like this energy of partnership, but also of about decision and choosing the next step. So this man is looking out into the world and into the horizon, and he has the world in one hand. And, I mean, that's really just saying the world is in your hands. And reality is really a manifestation of whatever your thoughts and beliefs are. That's what reality is. We think that this outer world is what is real, but this outer world is just a projection of the inner world, of whatever your mind and soul is vibrating. That's what your outer world is a reflection of. And I always say this is not like hippie foo-foo stuff. This is quantum physics. Quantum physics tells us this. When you break down the smallest, we thought atoms were the smallest, but atoms break down even further into protons and electrons, and now we know that actually protons and electrons even break down to be even smaller as well. But my point is that when you break down an atom into the smallest known particle of what we know now, of course our knowledge is always changing, right? It's always growing. But when it comes down to it, when you break down matter into the smallest particles, there is no such thing as matter. It only exists as energy. Everything around you only exists as energy. And that just further proves the point that reality is a construction, is an energetic construction of your thoughts and your beliefs. That's it. And you yourself are an energetic construction. Your body, your circumstance, your experience, your situation, whatever, all energy. So, what world are you choosing to bring into your reality? Choose carefully, because the right choices will bring you to this Empress energy. This Empress energy is about birthing and creation and wholeness and balance. It's like the ultimate space to be in. It's nurturing, it's loving, it's caring, it's creative, it's balanced, it's whole. In that blank space, find a way to connect to your emotions, because your emotions are a guide that tell you which way you need to go. And always follow your greatest happiness. And I was contemplating this for a little while, like, if following your greatest happiness is kind of hedonistic and selfish. No, it's not. It's not. Yes, there's going to be experiences of sadness, loss, suffering. But do we need to follow those feelings? No, we don't. We feel them, we heal them, and then we move on in the direction of our greatest happiness. And those feelings actually bring us to a place of greater happiness, because they help us to understand our experiences. When you open yourself up to that love, it brings you to a place of really deep connection. When you open up yourself to the experiences of your emotions, being vulnerable in your emotions, feeling your feelings, not trying to bury them or hide them, expressing them, sharing them, feeling them, healing them, brings you to a place that allows for some deep connection. For the divine feminine and the divine masculine to come together, and not just in your outer world, in your inner world, to balance the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies within yourself. And once they are balanced within yourself, then, only then, do they become balanced in the outer world as well. So we're living in a time of patriarchy, but the patriarchy is falling because it no longer serves us. These ideas of masculine qualities of of like force and strength and brute and not that those are the only masculine qualities, but those are, you know, that some of the more persistent masculine qualities that kind of drive our society in the moment, right? And look at, like, you know, big businesses trying to take us for every little thing that they can. I went to Walmart the other day to return something. I didn't have the receipt. I asked for a store credit. They said that they no longer give store credit. I mean, come on, it's Walmart. How much more money do you really need to make? And that just like plays into the whole thing about, you know, how persistent they are about checking your receipts upon leaving. And it blows my mind. It's like, I gotta wait in line to give you my money, and then I gotta wait in line to get out of the store so that you can, you know, solidify that money you earn. It's just like, I mean, okay, yeah, you know, business gotta do what they gotta do, but like, come on, it's Walmart, you know, do that and then pay your people a decent wage. My point is that these masculine qualities that are driving society right now, they need to come into balance. They need to come into balance with more love and nurturing. Okay? Be strong, be persistent, be you know, have that drive. That masculine energy is really about drive. Um, you know, just like, I mean, it sounds funny, but just like the penis is about driving, right? And sexual energy is about driving. The masculine energy is about driving the penis into the vagina, right? And the vagina is about receiving. The feminine energy is about receiving, about enclosing and enveloping that masculine energy and holding it close and 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 tight and nurturing it. We need more of that. We need more of that energy to move us forward in this new age. So that things can come, and not that we need this feminine energy to be the dominant energy. No, we need that balance. And these twos are really kind of about balance too, you know? Think of it as like scales, you know. Yeah, one side needs to balance the other side, you know. There has to be this balance. Anyway, that was the message for today. You know, I hope it makes sense to you. I really feel this energy of starting over and moving into more balance, you know, between the masculine and the feminine. That's what's going to bring us into this new space where we interact with each other and we connect with each other on a very different level. I was watching a movie the other day, and a bachelor, or, you know, he was getting married and he was having a bachelor party, and you know, and then they hired women to dance naked, and it was just like, oh, it was so disgusting to me. This objectification of women, and um, the patriarchal views of women as sexual objects that are exist to please men's sexual desires. No, I'm sorry, that is not the world that I want to live in, and it's not the world that I do live in. I'm changing my vibration to embrace something different, something more balanced. Okay, I could probably go on and on, so I'm gonna stop there. You know, message for today: find some balance between masculine and feminine energies, but also when you see something that is out of balance, um, call it out. Call it out. Say something. You know, if you see a woman being objectified in some way that is demeaning to her soul and her being, Call it out. Say something. Change the paradigm. We're only going to change the paradigm when people start speaking up and start speaking a different truth. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Have a great day. Bye.